And I have to ask now, do you have a favorite Spanish word? I start with you, Logan.
I do. This is okay, but this is really sad. I love Y.
And you, Gabriel?
For me, huevo is my favorite word, or huevo, I think is how you say it.
Dad, why are you doing this to us? Why is it such a big secret?
Because we have a problem.
Justin, your uncle wrote this book. I wonder if it runs in the family. When was the first time you read the book, and when you decided that you wanted to bring it back to the screen after Harrison Ford movie that happened some years ago?
The book's been around for a very long time. It's almost 40 years old, and I read it when I was probably 15, and I had no hand in making this a TV show. I mean, it'd be nice to think that I called up Paul, or Paul called up me and said, "Oh, let's do the Mosquito Coast." But it was actually the opposite. Paul was had already been in discussions to sort of make it into a TV show, and then I heard about it. He didn't even tell me, just sort of thanks, Paul. But no, then I heard about it, and then and sort of expressed interest. So we arranged a meeting between me and Neil Cross. I read his scripts. We had a great meeting, and then we started doing it. And then I called Paul and said, "Hey, I think I'm going to play Allie Fox." Which was just, if we had tried to plan it, I don't think it would have worked out. This is one of those happy accidents.
What kind of problem?
The kind of problem that you think, okay, first glance, that looks pretty bad.
The kids could get hurt. They're not going to get hurt. They're with us. Oh, that's what I'm worried about.
But without giving anything away, there's a very good reason as to why she stays with Allie. Sometimes it's an addiction. They can't live without each other. They're like Bonnie and Clyde. They're like a fugitive family, and they're stronger as a group of four. So if she gets rid of Allie, she's going to probably have to get rid of her kids. It's just, they're better together.
If I just sit down and think about it, I might be able to figure a way out of it. We don't have that kind of problem.
We talk about couples getting married like a partnership. Some people think that is a great idea, and you leave that on the screen. How was for you?
Yeah. I mean, it's that interesting thing of we meet them at a very interesting time in their relationship, which is, you sort of wonder what their status as partners is, because they've done so many things and sacrificed so much really for the sake of the children. So it's almost like their primary job is to shepherd their children and raise their children in the way that they think is best. As we see, oftentimes what they think is best is not what's best for the children. So it's an interesting family dynamic. It's not traditional. Universal.
It's universal.
Don't kill them. Don't let them die.
We make the move and we start again.
This is not the family drama that people have seen. This is like, wow. I mean, they're so at ease with each other that Margot's able to leave her 2 kids in a van, go rob a bank or a safe, come back, be super feminine about it, motherly, making sure her kids are fed, they have a blanket, everything's fine, and off they go. I mean, what an adventure. I'm sure, in the last 6 months, there's a lot of families that dream of just like, let's just pack up. Let's go on an adventure. Let's cross over the desert. Let's go to Mexico. Let's eat fish, drink tequila, and be happy. Let's leave the iPhone, our life back home. Let's just basically start again. And this, I think, is a dream. And to be honest, they're living it.
This is going to be an adventure.
I'm scared.
Some of the cities that we worked in are some of my favorite cities, or even my favorite cities that I've ever been in. Especially Puerto Vallarta and Puebla were so much fun to just be able to explore and work in. But I mean, overall, Mexico was just amazing. The culture, the people, the history, especially the people. I mean, they were, like Logan said, the crew was some of the nicest people I've ever met.
They were so encouraging, and I loved that they were like, I've never felt so encouraged to learn a language, and they wanted us to practice and would go out of their way to like our makeup and our hair people would purposely like speak to us in Spanish.
Absolutely. If it didn't feel that way, it wouldn't be an adventure. We need to go. Come on.